Yeah, today we are going to discuss some problems in profit and loss. So, those who are the students preparing for competitive exams, for them this is very useful. So, before going to the topic, everyone should like my video and subscribe my channel. Now, coming to the topic, here the cost price of 42 articles is equal to the selling price of 36 articles. Then, what is the gain or loss made in the transaction? Again, I am repeating. The cost price of 42 articles is equal to the selling price of 36 articles. Then what is the gain or loss made in the transaction? The cost price of 42 articles. So let we can assume cost price of each article equals to 1 rupee. Therefore, the cost price of 42 articles equals to 42 rupees. So that is equals to the selling price of 36 articles. So here the cost price of 36 articles. Each article they purchase 1 rupee. So 36 rupees. Similarly, that is equals to the selling price of 36 articles. That equals to 36 rupees. Here initially he purchased 42 articles. That is equals to the selling price of 36 articles. Automatically he gain a profit of 6 articles. So therefore, if you want to calculate the profit percentage, he gains already 6 articles. Out of how many articles? 36 only we can consider. So 30. Percentage means into 100. So 1 by 6 into 100, that equals to T by 3. So that equals to 16 3 the 48 plus 2 by 3 percentage of gain. So 16 2 by 3 percentage of gain. A vendor sells 10 pence for rupees 7. He earns a profit of 40%. Then what is the cost price of each pen? So here he earns a profit. So what is that? Profit equals to selling price minus cost price. So they gave the profit percentage. They also gave the selling price indirectly. So from that we should get the cost price of an article. So he sells 10 pence at a cost of 7 rupees. Therefore, what is the cost price? So what is the selling price? Selling price of 1 pen, that equals to 7 by 10 rupees. So this is the selling price equals to 7 by 10 rupees is the selling price of 1 pen. Now he earns a profit of 40%. 40% which means 40 by 100. So we don't know the cost price of an article. Let you can assume the cost price of an article equal to X rupees. So therefore, he earns a profit of 40% on the cost price. That is nothing but the 40 by 100 into X. That equals to what is the selling price? 7 by 10. Cost price. So here the cost price equals to X. So 40 by 100. So that equals to 4x by 10 equals to 7 by 10 minus x. Bring the text. Say 4x by 10 plus x equals to 7 by 10. 4x plus 10x. 14x by 10 equals to 7 by 10. 10, 10 get cancelled. So 14x equals to 7. X equals to 7 by 14. So x equals to 1 by 2 rupees. So x is nothing but the cost price of one article equals to half rupees. That is nothing but the 0.5 rupees is the cost price of one pen. Okay.